Okay, good morning YouTubers. We've got a bantam hen and she's now got 7 chicks. I think we've got 4 cocks and 3 hens. And we ordered this little chicken hut from Germany. It took me about 4 hours to assemble, and it's not perfect because this top roof leaks a bit. That's got to be fixed, so I bought this tarpaulin as a temporary waterproof measure. These chicks love their egg and they are really hungry.
Always.
And those other hens would love to get it. That's the Polish green leg, that sort of greenish golden one. So at the moment it's very good weather. We've got a lot of sun and rain, so it's perfect growing conditions. I've literally just trimmed this grass and it's already growing back. Trimmed it about 3 days ago, I think, 3 or 4 days ago. Now, I told you in an earlier video about our raised beds, which we're using for the first time this year, and they are fantastic. We're getting no vegetables from our garden. We planted seeds 2 years ago, got nothing. But these raised beds, everything is growing. All the seeds have come up. You can see the onions, the dill, rucola. In this bed we've got garlic, carrots. I think that's mostly it. We planted these beans in a seed tray. They're really shooting up. In fact, I gave them some nettle tea a few days back, which I think they really liked. It's the first time we've used it. And we've got some beans, yellow beans coming up here. That far raised bed we've got, I think we planted pumpkin and cucumber. They're just beginning to show. I put some compost on the strawberries, which were very weak because it had been a very dry spell. They're looking better. This bed we got lettuce, more onions. We planted that middle row of Swiss chard. First time we've planted that. These lettuce we bought as seedlings, and the celeriac as well in between them. And then this bed, this is our mixed bed of radish on the sides, and then we've got beetroot in the middle, and most of that beetroots come up, which we always find quite difficult. Now what I'm doing today is I've just been to the local sawmill and I'll be putting sawdust around these raised beds. I trimmed this weed, but it really needs a cover to keep it down. And then for the rest of the garden, this was all covered in weed because we left it empty last year. And we've got this black waterproof non-fabric. In Polish it's called łóknina, well, czarna, agrowłóknina. And I've ordered a lot of this actually, and this will keep the weeds suppressed until I put in 6 more of these raised beds. Where are you going? The wild strawberries. All right. So yeah, we're very happy that we've put in those raised beds. And as you can see, blueberries are doing well. Gave them some compost, and I put some special fertilizer around them. Apple orchard's doing well. I'm gonna have to mow this fairly soon. We've always had problems with our fruit bushes. It's always been too dry here. But this year, even they are looking good. So as you can see, it's a very green time of the year. In fact, our neighbour's meadow, they'll be cutting that fairly soon for hay, and I think it's going to be a very fruitful year. Did you find any? One?
But I can see some red ones, but two.
Yeah. It's still a bit early. They need a bit more sun.
A small one.
Well, maybe there'll be some wild strawberries.
Dark flower.
Alright. Yeah, so this sawdust, it's a lot of work. I've got about 8 bags, which is all I could fit into the car. Those 2 bags Magda's looking at will be for the chicken pen, and the other 6 will be for going around the raised beds, and I'll pick up some more on my next visit. Just for watering, we haven't got a tap at the back, so I bought a second. These are basically rubbish bins. This one's a bit bigger than the brown one, this new one, and fill those up. They do a very good job because instead of using the hose, I can just put the watering can straight into those. And those bins at the back, that's for storing our chicken corn. We can keep them outside, and they do a great job. Okay, that's our update, and I'll show you the results of the sawdust.